when one is drawing the figure, one's also really consciously thinking about not just the figure, but the space the figure makes. You're trying to think about the height of the figure in relationship to the width of the figure. To that extent, it can be quite useful to think about the spaces between things. So where is one knee in relationship to another knee? Where is one knee in relationship to a foot? Where is another foot in relationship to the first foot? Where is a bottom in relationship to a foot and also a knee? What's the basic shape that the figure fits in? So almost as if you were trying to draw the figure with the straightest lines possible, how would you construct those shapes? Now if I'm drawing in a medium that's quite light, like this marker, then I can make construction lines without fully committing myself to a dark edge. I can begin to sort of find my way around the figure, really concentrating on the space between elements of the figure. Once I've started to make that initial construction drawing, then as I start to concentrate on the way that one element relates to the next, how, for instance, how far a head comes up a thigh, so I'm looking across at spaces, I can make a series of kind of readjustments to the drawing before I'm happy with then moving to the next level. Now if I then move to a different tone of marker, I can start to make more decisive the drawing. I can start to firm up where things are on the figure. And in a sense I've already made the building work happen. Sometimes in these instances it's about knowing what to leave out in the drawing rather than what to add in. Once you're confident you've got the basic shapes of the figure, you can then start thinking about the range of tones on the figure. Where is the light? Where is the dark? If you're working with a medium like pen, marker, ink, brush, then the mark that you make is going to become a permanent mark. So you don't want to go in too dark too soon. Better to gradually build up the depth of tone. Because it's going to be difficult to retrieve it if it goes too dark. Those tricks like squinting your eyes, or even looking at the model in reflection using the black glass of your mobile phone, can be really useful. Also, that fundamental question, how are you seeing the figure? Are you seeing the figure as light against a dark background, or dark against a light background? And there might indeed be a kind of counter change between one thing and the next. So at one point you might be drawing background, another time you might be drawing the figure itself. how far do you take the drawing? When do you stop making the drawing? You need to sometimes make a lot of drawings of the same model, tackling it in different ways to really start to understand, you know, what's interesting about the model. And also really do reflect on the idea of where you position yourself in the space. Are you happy with the position? Is that going to give you the vantage point that you need to make the drawing? Would it be better a little bit further over to the left or a bit further over to the right? Would it be better from a lower angle of view? Sometimes I've had really interesting viewpoints working on the floor rather than working at an easel.